I have always been of the view that homemade waakye can taste just as delicious as street-style waakye. And so family, let's make street-style waakye right in the comfort of your home. Let's get right into it. We are using 1 cup of black-eyed beans. There are 3 sizes of black-eyed beans. Make sure to request for the small size. 2 cups of jasmine rice. Other varieties of local rice can also be used. About 3 tablespoons full of coconut oil. Bay leaves is also needed in this recipe. Please don't skip it. Sea salt to enhance flavor. A tablespoon of baking soda. And then a well-needed ingredient, sorghum leaves, for that deep red brownish color. And lastly, we need this broad green leaves which we traditionally serve our waakye in. I'm going to thoroughly wash my beans. I'm going to do this under running water. I'm going to wash it several times until the water runs clear, because you don't want to chew on stones while you're enjoying your waakye. Rub the beans between your palms, and once you do that, you visibly see all the dirt come off from the beans. These nuts and seeds that we buy from the market, they tend to hold a lot of dirt, and so washing them is a necessity. You thoroughly have to wash them. You can't afford to skip this step. Once you are done washing, add this to a cooking pot and add your bay leaves. Now here's a little secret. You know that gassy or bloated feel that beans sometimes gives? Bay leaves helps break down some of the complex sugars in beans that causes that. So even if you don't soak your beans overnight, bay leaves will help counteract that bloating or gassy effect. Let's continue by washing our sorghum leaves. These sorghum leaves, they can harbor a lot of dirt and debris, and so you want to wash them under running water. Make sure you are getting into the splits and getting rid of all the dirt that you can find in there. If your pot is large enough to accommodate the sorghum leaves whole, just drop them in there. If not, split them into the size that can fit into your pot and add this to your pot of uncooked beans. Now let's add our baking soda. We are adding baking soda because baking soda helps the sorghum leaves to release that deep red color more quicker and more stronger. And so if you want that deep reddish color, then definitely don't skip adding the baking soda. I added about 3 to 4 cups of water. We need enough water to help the beans boil nicely. Gently press your sorghum leaves. They'll float a bit, but that's okay. Their job mainly is to color and give this waakye a nice flavor. I covered my pot and allowed this to simmer on gentle heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. And once I opened it, I noticed the color had changed to that classic waakye color. You know you are doing it all right once you see that. And let me remind you family, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly do subscribe. Also like this video and click on the notification button to get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Once our beans is tender and soft, not all the way cooled through, we are going to remove the waakye leaves because at this point they have done their job. As you can clearly see, they have done their due diligence. After removing the sorghum leaf, I went ahead and added my washed jasmine rice. Drizzling coconut oil in at this point is a unique twist that I like to add because it adds this subtle aroma and richness to your waakye. And our sea salt at this point is going to enhance the flavor of all the other ingredients in this waakye. Stir this very well until your rice and your beans are very well combined. Cover this and allow to cook on medium to low heat for about 15 to 20 minutes. After about 10 minutes into the cooking time, open your waakye and flip things around. This will ensure that every grain is evenly cooked. Just look at that color family, it looks so perfect, just like your favorite street style waakye. Trust me, we are not quite there yet, but trust the process, we are almost there. Once you notice the top of your rice is drying out but it's still very hard, lay a piece of the green leaf over the top and recover this to trap in more steam. After about 20 minutes on low heat, we are going to check back on our waakye, and once the rice is fully cooked and the color looks really rich, then congratulations, you just made for yourself authentic street style waakye. If your rice has more water than you would want it, cover this with a neat napkin and allow it to cook until most of the water has absorbed. Personally, I love my waakye mushy, what we call motsung. That is just how I like my waakye. And so if you like your waakye single grain, feel free to adjust the water measurements. On this note, family, let me know in the comment section how you like your waakye. Do you like your waakye single grain or very soft? And family members, just like that, I have brought street style waakye to you right in the comfort of your home. Tell me, what is Amelia waakye without gari, without the sweet plantains, without the salad, and also without the tasty waakye stew? On this note, if you haven't yet watched the recipe on the Zongo style waakye stew, then what are you waiting for? That is the only stew that will pair perfectly with this waakye. And so kindly do so to have the complete package. Also, do let me know in the comments if you want the recipe for how I made this delicious Ghana shito. If you enjoyed watching this video and you would want to be part of our growing family, then kindly click on the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!